All right, time for another Sovcit court case. Here we have Mr. Elizondo trying to convince the judge that he's not part of the system. It's not his problem. They must carry on and do what they want to do. He'll live his life the way he wants to live his life. Well, our judge here is not going to have that. She's one of the few judges that really doesn't take nonsense from Sovcits, sovereign citizens. It's a very cool video to watch. I suggest you grab yourself a cup of coffee and a donut. Enjoy this one. It's going to be good.
I have my rights and I want a lawyer.
Good morning, Your Honor. My Christian name is Jose and my family name is Elizondo. I am the bailiff today and respectfully ask an issue to raise.
Wait, Mr. Elizondo, wait. Jose Elizondo, I show that you have one case pending and that is expired registration. Do you understand that's the charge that is pending against you?
Yes, I understand, but respectfully.
Okay, sir. Okay, hang on. There's several steps we need to take over. Were you able to hear my explanation about defendant's rights and options that I went over at the start of court?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights or options?
Yes.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, respectfully, I haven't received my documentation that I requested in a timely manner to proceed today.
No. What is your question? No, Mr. Elizondo, no. What is your question about the rights and options that I went over at the start of court?
That's the kind of judge you want for these people. Don't allow them to wander off into any other thing. Address the point that I want you to address. I think that's the right thing to do. Shows for a strong judge. I like her.
I have no questions regarding that.
Okay, then to this charge of expired registration, actually, I'm going to stop and say, you mailed in payment.
I did.
You mailed in $3 and you have a balance due of $129. So with that payment of $3, we've already entered a plea of no contest for you because Texas law allows that to be entered for you.
And that is true as well. So he made a bit of a mistake over there, but he's going to try to correct it. She's not going to have any of it, but he's going to give it a go anyway.
So we're set here to determine, are you able to make the balance of your payment by Monday, or do you need some time to pay that out?
Your Honor, respectfully, as a bailor and grantor, I've granted this court equitable title for settlement of any.
No, sir. This is a criminal court. No, sir. Mr. Elizondo, this is not a civil court. There are no parties like that in this proceeding. You're a defendant. You're not a grantor. I'm the judge. And so that does not apply to this court.
I like that. I like that.
You may have read that might be something in a civil court. That does not apply here. So my question to you, sir, is since you've already mailed in payment and indicated a plea of no contest by mailing in a payment under Texas law, can you get the balance paid by Monday, or do you need some time to pay that out, or do you have a financial situation that you need a financial packet?
Your Honor, for the record, respectfully, I am a Texas common law free man. I do not participate in corporate Ponzi schemes that require me to have registration.
This is not that, sir. This is not, Mr. Elizondo, stop. Mr. Elizondo, stop. This is not the time to make a statement. You see, we have like 12 other people who are set here. You're set on a criminal charge. This is not time for you just to go and make a statement about a civil matter that it is not set in this court.
So are you saying that I don't have civilian due process of law?
No, but this is not a civil matter. You're raising terms in regards to this as if this were like a civil lawsuit. This is a criminal charge where you've already.
It's not criminal, Your Honor.
Yes, it is, sir. This is a Class C criminal charge in Texas, displaying an expired registration. That is a Class C criminal charge, and you mailed in partial payment. So I'm trying to determine, are you able to make the rest of your payment by Monday, or do you need some time to pay it out?
Simple question. You did something, you mailed in money, they now have the right to request the rest of it. When can you pay, brother? When? That is the question. No dialogue. Simple question and answer. That would be sufficient for the judge.
I have the right to equitable title for this settlement or any charges on the doctrine of trust merge.
This is
And
not a matter, this is not a matter of a
respectfully,
title to a vehicle or anything like that, sir. You seem to be confusing some civil law
well,
with
I
opinion
have
criminal.
some confusion because on Supreme Court case law Murdoch versus Pennsylvania, they clearly state that you don't need registration or insurance for private personal travel, and I don't consent to any corporate Ponzi scheme.
Corporate Ponzi scheme. That's a that's a cool answer you gave the judge there, or statement. I couldn't even say statement of fact, just a statement. Bunch of nonsense, really. That's what it is. And she's not going to go for it. Not at all.
To do with a corporation. This is a Texas charge, and you've already mailed in a payment for this. So you've indicated a plea of no contest. Are you saying that you're not pleading that? Then why
Your
did you
Honor,
give them
as a
$3?
bailor and grantor, I gave
No,
this
let me, no, Mr.
title for
Elizondo, stop.
settlement
Mr.
of
Elizondo,
any
stop.
charge under
Mr. Elizondo,
doctrine of trust merge.
Mr. Elizondo, stop. Why did you mail in $3?
Because as a bailor and grantor, I have granted to this court equitable title for settlement of any
No, sir, we do not settle.
charges
And, sir,
under trust
Mr.
merge.
Elizondo, there's no party in a criminal charge that's called a bailor, and you cannot claim a position that is not one in this court.
Your Honor,
There's
are
no
you giving
status
me-
of bailor.
Are you giving me finance?
No, sir, listen, I
Oh.
need you to listen to me. I need you to listen to me. There's no status of bailor or grantor in this criminal court. You may have read some cases in regards to some other matter. You are a
can you give
defendant.
me-
No, Mr. Elizondo, you need to be quiet and listen. You're a defendant. You mailed in $3, which is partial payment of a total of $132. All right. Now, by law, when you mail in a payment, a plea of no contest is entered. All right. So my question to you was, when you mailed in the $3, was that your intent to make a partial payment, requesting a payment plan, or were you attempting to post a bond?
My intent was, like I said, I am the bailor and grantee. I have granted this court equitable title for settlement of any charges under doctrine of trust merge. That's my answer to your question.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, these guys read so many things on the internet. And time and again, they find stuff that they find would work in their favor, if only it were true. Problem is, most of it is not true. And then you're in a situation like this. I don't get these people, but that's what they do. And we then get to do the videos, which is great.
That is not an answer that applies in criminal court. So based upon your payment of $3, the court has already entered a plea of no contest, and I'm going to order that you get the balance paid
Your Honor,
within 30
respectfully.
days.
Okay, Your Honor, respectfully, with those documents that you have, I didn't receive any documentation requested in a timely manner to proceed today. Outlining my
Sir,
full
sir,
until
if
under
you-
Chapter 66 of Texas Civil Practice Code, which
Okay,
is
stop.
provable
Mr. Elizondo,
and
Mr. Elizondo, stop. The Civil Practice Code does not apply to this courtroom. This is the Code of Criminal Procedure applies to the criminal courtroom. So the Civil Code does not
But
apply.
I still have a civilian due process, Your Honor.
Well,
And I
yes,
have not
but
entered a plea.
you did by mailing it in. By mailing that in, that's entering a plea of no contest.
True. You should check your laws. You know, it kind of comes and bites you in the butt from time to time. As this one is at this point in time, it seems like.
You mailed in a payment of $3.
Your Honor.
You can
Like I
get the
said,
balance paid.
The reason why I did that as a bailor and grantor, like I stated multiple times, I've granted this court equitable title for settlement.
Okay,
under
Mr.
any
Elizondo.
document plus merge.
Mr. Elizondo, were you wanting to plead not guilty and request a trial?
No, respectfully, Your Honor. Constitutionally, too, for the record, I am a Texas common law free man. I do not participate in any Ponzi schemes that require me to have registration and insurance. I do not consent quasi-jurisdiction. Respectfully, Your Honor, I plead for a civilian due process of law.
Okay, well, you're
Under Section
receiving,
1, Article 10.
okay, Mr. Elizondo, you're receiving the exact same due process that every other person who's appeared in this court has.
How shocking is that? They're going to do with him what they do with everybody else. Everybody equal under the law. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. He doesn't seem to think so, but nah, not really. It doesn't really matter what he thinks. He has to stay within the parameters of the law. That's what I think anyway. Seems like the judge feels that way too.
And you have mailed in a payment of $3, and that payment is received as a plea of no contest.
Who is my accuser, Your Honor? Respectfully.
The state of Texas. That citation that you received, that is the accusation. And
Okay, well, I
so,
would like to go to trial for this.
so you're indicating that you wish to change your plea from no contest to not guilty?
Yes.
All right. And you wish to waive your right to jury trial, or do you wish to request a jury trial?
No.
So no jury trial. You wish to waive your right to a jury trial?
1 second, please.
One jury trial.
Never mind. Give me a jury trial, please.
So you wish to request a jury trial?
Yes.
And you will be representing yourself, or will you be retaining counsel?
Myself.
Okay. Do you understand that if you request a jury trial, if you're found guilty, in addition to the regular state court cost, there is an additional jury trial court cost that's assessed if you're convicted. Your case is going to be reset for a pretrial hearing. That is going to be for our May contest docket, which is at 6 p.m. on May.
All right, so this is where the this video stopped. I'm going to try and follow this. I'm going to try and follow this this case very carefully. I'd love to see what happens from this point on. Like the judge, she's not having any of his nonsense. So I'm going to try and keep keep tabs on this one and see if we can get a follow up. It would be very cool. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like what I do, please subscribe, say hi in the comments, give us a like. Those things help. And then I'll see you in the next one.